All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. We got a quick Verizon network update for you. There seems to be some active modifications and configuration changes within the network that are actually really good and really important. So let me give you guys the technical aspect of this, and then I'm going to give you kind of like the quick, easy, and basic way to understand it. So what Verizon is doing is they are starting to convert and move some of their bandwidth from 4G LTE over to 5G NR. NR stands for new radio, the 5G technologies. By them doing this, by putting more bandwidth, especially the lower frequencies, onto 5G NR, it allows them to aggregate, I guess more efficiently, the bandwidth that used to be on LTE, putting it into 5G. Now you combine their capacity layer of 5G, which is N77, the C band, which is a slightly higher frequency than the older frequencies. Combining that with the older frequencies moving to the newer side, right? So we're moving everything to the newer technologies so that the efficiency can be better. And that's going to make the 5G connections more durable, more resilient, and more commonplace, right? You're going to be connected to 5G more, as opposed to only being connected to it sometimes when you're outdoors and in some locations. Because now they're moving the 850 megahertz, which is a low band, and travels really far, and indoors, they're going to move that to 5G, which means now you're going to have 5G connectivity basically anytime you're indoors or outdoors or whatever, it doesn't matter, along with the fast 5G version of the network with N77 C-band. So TLDR, or whatever, the longer version of this, right? But basically what it is more of these frequencies are moving to 5G, which means you're going to be connected to 5G more often, and the connection is going to be more reliable, more available, and better. All right, so here's some proof of it. He's got the 10 megahertz of N5 effectively moved. Some people are starting to see, 5, 10, 15, 20 megahertz of N2 being moved to 5G from LTE. I'll show you guys a speed test that Lawrence shared over on the X platform. Shout out to him. All right, here it is. You'll see the 5G ultra wideband logo in the upper right-hand corner. That's connecting to N77, but you're getting the additional low band that goes with it, which makes the uplink more sturdy. It makes the connection more reliable and stable. And of course, that's the best. And for those of you that haven't noticed it, when you're connected to Verizon's 5G network, the experience is better than the LTE network. And of course, you could do more with the connection because Verizon has it configured that way. Like you get better high quality video playback on 5G versus LTE. They're much more restrictive and limiting on the LTE operations. So not only do you want to be on a modern phone, you want to be on a modern plan, you want to be on all these modern connections. It's probably time for folks who are on like the iPhone 11s, the iPhone 12s and 13s. It's probably time to move up to a newer device so you can pick up all of these new frequencies, these new larger amounts of bandwidth, and these new aggregation, the combinations of all these frequencies working together. So this network update telling you to get a new device at some point very soon. Take advantage of the network. You're paying for it. You might as well be able to use all the different features and capabilities. But this is actively happening. More and more places across the country are seeing these modifications and these configuration changes. And the Verizon 5G network will be more available, more durable, resilient, and better for it. Anyways, look out for these updates. If you got an iPhone, you might not be able to see this, like looking at the network connection logs, but if you got a Galaxy, you probably can. With Androids, you can also download apps like Signal Check Pro and stuff like that. You can see it there. But yeah, this is happening across the country. Lots of markets, big markets, smaller ones. It's happening across the country. Anyways, let me know what you guys are seeing, what your experiences have been like since you've been using the 5G network. And I think there's more upside to see from the Verizon network as well in the future. Stay tuned for more updates. Comments are welcome down below. Like, share, subscribe. Check out more videos. See you guys soon on the next one.